Good morning. It is day 15. We are back outside. It is only -3 degrees Celsius today, so that is good. That's how I feel. That's how I feel because it was a struggle to get everyone out. It wasn't attitudes, it was just getting on all the gear and just, laziness. I was battling laziness. So also I did have a little girl who was asleep. She's no longer asleep. Yeah. If you are a parent of littles or you remember what it's like to try and get the baby to sleep and you work so hard and they finally get to sleep and you're like, oh, finally I don't have to worry about them. And then they wake up. Yeah, that's the kind of day it is around here. Oh, you want to fall back asleep. All right, let's get moving. Morning. Welcome to Loewenwood Forest Homeschool. So I'm feeling a lot better now that we've had time to play. Oh, look at both kitties are with me right now. Yeah, we try and let our kitty cats outside at the same time as us when it's nice out, just so that we can keep an eye on them because we have a lot of wild critters out and about on our property and we don't want our kitties to be hurt. So we make sure they're only out with us. So my question is, what kind of curriculum do you use for a forest homeschool? What do you use? And I've looked online, and so far I personally have not found a forest curriculum per se, but I did find this. So the outdoor classroom in practice, ages 3 to 7, and I really like that age gap. I thought that that would be really good for my kids. So I purchased this book, and I'm gonna do an inside thumb through so you can see what I'm talking about. But basically they have it laid out per month and they have lots of photos, which is great. I love photos. And they have a lot of objectives that they want to do for that month, which is great because then each month is tailored towards something based on the season. So obviously this is more for northern hemisphere type climate. So December is cold and there's snow, and so activities that are more tailored to that. It doesn't go super in depth with the types of activities, but more just the focus on what you want the children to learn. And it is somewhat of a blog style, and it is meant for like an actual forest classroom. So like a traditional classroom, less of a homeschool, which is what we have. So for example, this is the month of January. One of my favorite things is the way they've divided up this book. So fire safety, the objectives is to introduce children to the experience of lighting fire, the opportunities of children to discuss their own experience, and talk about the need for rules. And then different things that you can do, collecting firewood, that's the next thing you can do with the children. So it's not like day by day different activities you can do with the kid, but sort of an overall. And I absolutely love this, and I would love to build a fire with the kids. This is charcoal making, so they can write with the charcoal. Right now Magdalene is still very little, so to have Magdalene, my newborn, and Carolyn, only 2, it's very hard to watch a fire and those littles at the same time. But yeah, this book is laid out very easy to understand. I love child-initiated ideas, different things that the kids come up with that sort of mold their curriculum and how they teach things. And I also love the way they would have resources. So these would be available for the kids. I mean, obviously drinks and first aid kits, but you would have a fire lighting kit. And each month this book has a different kit that you'll have set up for the kids just to go into and grab things that they need. So this one is a fire lighting kit, which you will have matches, lighter, fire lighter, newspaper, dry kindling. So this particular kit you would want just for you, but other kits such as food for cooking, you know, the kids could go in and get stuff out of those kits. And of course they always have a case study. So this is from a group and what they learned when they did their own forest school, and you can see it's quite a lot of kids. So it's not a homeschool setting like what we have. But yeah, this I found to be a very good resource, especially for me starting out doing a forest school. But yeah, there are parts of it that I just absolutely love, and so I just wanted to share this resource with you. You don't necessarily have to get it, it's just one that I use, and there are many like it, and in fact there's lots of other books that I like to use and other resources, and so I'm going to be sharing those with you as well. But I just wanted to introduce you to this, and if you have heard of or if you use other forest homeschool or just classroom curriculum, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear about them, and I'd love to know how they work for you and if they work for you. What did you say?
I'm making a cake.
You're making a cake? Mm-hmm. Over here in your kitchen?
Yeah, right there.
Great. This is the cake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. What kind of cake is it?
I just need some water.
Okay.
That's
Ooh. You making another cake?
No.
No.
This is water.
Oh, it's water for your cake.
Yeah, I need water. All need water. That's enough water.
These are pretty fun, guys.
We did use them
Guys,
with
if we filled this little thing with water every day and set it out, we could have little ice building blocks.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
That is
melting them
really
with my
neat.
hands.
Oh, there's more here hidden in the snow. That is so cool, guys.
Want to try that out?
We don't actually melt them. We just took snow and we let it freeze for a couple nights.
Oh, that was
And-
just snow that you made
Yeah.
the snow melted. We did have a
Yeah.
couple more days when the snow melted.
Guys, grab some, melt it with your hands.
Well, I think it would be faster if we just pour water in, but you guys can definitely do that. Melt some snow in here. It's just a silicone muffin sheet. Are you trying to move that and it's frozen? Trying to move that? Okay, Brooklyn, you try and move that. Try and move that bowl. No, off to the, no, not that bowl. I'm just moving that out of the way. Okay.
If you found something sharp, maybe you could.
Okay, start pulling on it. Keep your
But when
son.
you ruined my batter.
Oh no, you ruined our cake. Okay, sorry. That was pretty easy.
But then,
There you go, sweetie
but
pie.
then this one fell off, and I think this icing is better.
That icing is better.
Yeah, can
And
you
now
actually
I
just
can
do
make
it? It hurts my
soup with
fingers.
this.
Are you hiding? Oh, you got me. You got me, kitty cat. Good job. You got me. So kitty.